Assalamualaikum and selamat sejahtera to our beloved Professor Dr. Mutahharah binti Zakaria. I would like to thank you for giving us this opportunity to share what we have learned and what we have observed in the Sijangkang mangrove area. So firstly, what we need to understand is what is mangrove? The definition of mangrove. The definition of mangrove itself is any tropical evergreen tree or shrub of the genus Rhizophora, having stilt-like roots and growing below the highest tide. That is basically the basic definition of mangrove. The importance of mangrove, number one, is it acts as a coastal defense from waves, erosion. This is what we don't want. Secondly, the importance of mangrove is the water quality, which acts as a filtration of water because of the plants and then because of the majority of small animals. It acts as a nursery for fries for them to grow, and then when they have reached a certain size, they will go live themselves in whether in the ocean or in the fresh water. So basically, the mangrove for Sijangkang area is divided into three sections. 1, 2, 3. The first one is terrestrial area. Secondly is the mudflats. Thirdly is the estuary. The terrestrial is where it's nearest to the land. The mudflats is in between the land and water. The estuary is where the land meets the water.
Hi. Next is there are 6 types of roots. Okay, we can look here. Okay. Firstly, pencil-like roots. Common type of mangrove tree which has pencil-like root is Avicennia. We can see pencil-like roots is very tiny and it's numerous. Okay, the second type is knee-like root. We can see here, this looks like knee. Okay, the common type of mangrove tree which has knee-like roots is Bruguiera species. The third one is stilt root. Okay, the common mangrove tree which has stilt root is Rhizophora. Okay, example of Rhizophora is Rhizophora mucronata and Rhizophora apiculata. Next is plank root. Example of mangrove tree which has plank root is Xylocarpus granatum. Its common name is Nyireh jambu, and Xylocarpus moluccensis. Its common name is Nyireh batu. Okay, the next one is prop roots. We can see here the prop roots is hanging out of the branches of the mangrove tree. This is the photo we got from internet because the one we got from Sijangkang area is not clear to show you the prop roots.
Okay, I'll be talking about the species that we have found in the mangrove in Sijangkang. As you can see here, this is a Acanthus ebracteatus. So it's easy to identify Acanthus species by looking at the leaves. The leaves is serrated. This one has purple flowers. And here we have a specimen that we have identified as Bulgaria parviflora. So to differentiate this with other Bulgarias, this one has long fruit and the crown is small and closed. As you can see here, this is another species of Bulgaria, but the fruit is slightly different. The fruit is round and the crown is slightly longer but still closing on to the fruit.
Overall, there are 3 dominant species that can be found in mangrove area at Kampung Sijangkang, which is Avicennia, Rhizophora and Bulgaria. But for Rhizophora and Bulgaria, it starts from mudflat area. Okay, for Avicennia, it can be found in all 3 zones, which is terrestrial, mudflat and estuary. Why? Okay, this is because Avicennia has floating fruit. So when high tide, the fruit of Avicennia actually can be floated and distributed evenly throughout the mangrove area. Thank you.